I guess that's a very good time for another What's Wrong with the Tank episode. Welcome back to this series. If you are watching this for the first time, in this episode inspired by Fish for Thought from YouTube, also check him out, we check some very weird fish tanks, improper, and we just analyze what's wrong with them. And also teach everybody how to do this properly. That's why let's go back and check some of those tanks, if they can be called so. Take a look. If you rotate the screen a little bit, you will bear witness to almost half a tank empty, judging by the size. And water residue you can see on the glass. And what is this fish? Looks like bigger corridors probably, but why does it seem like it's buried in the sand? Well, in such a place anything is possible, I guess. And I don't know what this one is. Looks like a fish, but can easily be anything else. Again, because of the same reason. Oh, I actually saw this video several times already. You know what's most disappointing in here? The tank setup is more or less okay, and it's actually a YouTube video, and as I've said, I have already seen it several times. And I mean, we have seen tanks way much worse than this. But the problem is, again, just remove some of this fish. Let's say leave only 5 neon tetras, or 3 guppies, or just one betta, and it will be fine. But now it feels like a chaos. If you take a look at this video itself, it will be chaotic, even when you look at it. Fish torture, but make it ornate. Wow. Exquisite. Rather like, fish torture, but make it also unstable, so that it falls faster than fish die due to ammonia outbreak, obviously. I am sure it will inevitably happen relatively soon, I guess. KoolAid green tank. Goldfish have gone white. Wait, KoolAid? Is this guy kidding, or is it really KoolAid in here? And if it got white because of this, not only this is an improper tank, it's a fish abuse tank. And okay, let's just pay attention to how big this fish is. Imagine if you live in a bathroom and that's the only space you have in your life. That's insane again, I decided, we always see all these very terrible tanks and everything, but we also need to look at good examples, of the examples we can follow, all of us, and me personally included, of course. So let's take a look at some examples, good examples. Let's say this one. This one is one of those classic Aquascape genres called Iwagumi, which was first introduced by the great Japanese aquarist Takashi Amano. This genre is basically using stones as the only hardscape used in an aquarium, and most of the time carpeting plants. And this example quite stands out as a red tinted stone is used, which is quite original and a good change. And notice that the right side is quite heavier than the left side. This approach creates depth and adds dramatic effect to the whole view, This one is quite nice too, also a classic approach to the scape, with the use of driftwood, both with solid parts and just some slim branches that come out and interlace a little in slightly off-center. And notice that many epiphyte plants used on this wood. A very good solution, as epiphyte plants, they don't require nutritious substrate and a lot of light. They have great texture at the same time, and they can easily fill up the tank with foliage, which instantly creates the impression of a densely planted tank, without the necessity of planting it so in reality. However, some plants I can see in the substrate as well, and can also be noticed in the background. So I am more than sure that beneath this decorative sand there is a layer of aqua soil or other nutritious layer to supply plants with necessary growth stimulation. For me, this tank is just perfect tank, very nice design, a little bit closer to the nature, and beautiful to look at, and there is some composition here. So the next one, this is a beginning of Aquascape, and even now it looks really nice. This is a great example of using hardscape in a simple yet effective way, laying down the nutritious substrate, with a nice elevation change and making a corner heavy look with just 2 middle-sized stones and spiderwood. And textures in this thing create nice natural look, and you can actually plant densely in this left corner, and then we'll go with smaller carpet plants towards the right side. And of course attach some ferns and nubias to the wood itself. It would look really nice, very nice, easy. Even no decorative sand is used, just aqua soil, and sometimes it's just the best solution. So very simple and at the same time very beautiful to look at. The next, also a very attractive style, kind of scattered around, and pay attention to the use of aqua soil in certain places, even above this decorative sand. This is a very unusual, but actually very natural looking nanoscape, which imitates shallow river shore probably, and some aquarists even keep nanofish in here, like minnows. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. I really appreciate that, and as always, it is available on Instagram and YouTube as well. Don't forget to check out my other channels, both on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you very much, stay safe, and see you in the next episode. Good luck and have a nice week.